What's going on? What's going on, world? Once again, it's Saturday. I know I said I jump on at 8 o'clock every day, but considering the day got a lot going on, my nephew's birthday party, so I don't know how today's going to roll. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump on now. Like I say, I always do it for the replay anyway. So it's perfect timing for me, to be honest with you. I think today that I want to talk about is stop planning ahead and not going ahead. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people like to plan forever and ever and ever to make a step into some sort of success, but that's all they're doing is planning. It seems as if as long as they have a plan, they feel like they are accomplishing something. All you've accomplished is a plan. Until you put that plan to work, then it's just that, a plan. You know, what is a blueprint worth if there's no one to actually build or actually construct what's been laid out on that blueprint? So having a plan, it's cool for you to plan out and have that plan prepared for whenever you're ready to make that step. But if you never make that step, then that plan is merely nothing but a dream. Nothing but a dream. I mean, it's amazing how ideas can come from nothing, or what some people might like to think of as nothing here in a matter sense, but from nothing to something and manifest into something large and huge, like a building, a skyscraper. You know, those things were planned, and then you have people that actually set forth and put that plan into motion. You have to look at your life the same way. Don't just plan and procrastinate and be a processor for your whole life. You have to focus on the actual outcome, the actual result. If you don't have a result in mind, or if you don't see yourself at the end of that plan and what that success is like, then of course you're going to continue to be planning and planning and planning. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm basically saying is, a plan without any action is merely a dream. So I mean, and we all can dream, but until you wake up and start living that dream, it's going to continue to be a dream that you can only visit when you're in a stagnant state. So always look forward. Always try to be better than your last. I mean, sitting there thinking of what you want to do, what you want to be, and how you want to be it, and how you want to do it is fine. But if you're not actually putting that plan, then you have to allow the world the opportunity to see what you have, what you've been planning. Like a lot of people are sitting back waiting to see, what are you going to do? You've been in college for 32 years and you've yet to have a career, or you've been working on an album for 40 years and you've yet to drop the album. You know, like I've had to come to realize that music was me and for me. Meaning I'm going to always have music within me so I can make music whenever. So to keep planning and planning to be something great for the people was something I had to stop doing. I just wanted to be great for me. So now I use music for me, myself, and my close friends, my close fans, and I still, kick that out to them. My passion is really my social business now. So therefore, and this is something that I've been working on, not even realizing that I've been planning it my whole life. I've always wanted to do a service. I've always wanted to help others. Of course, I've always wanted to be successful myself, financially and spiritually. But now with my social business, I'm able to help others, and I never saw that coming. But I had been planning it my whole life. Everything else that I had been planning my whole life, I was just planning my whole life. So I had to get outside of that and start living it, start seeing exactly what it is that I'm chasing, and get up under it to catch it. So stop planning. I mean, not saying don't plan at all, but at some point you have to put some action to your plan. You don't put any action to your plan, like I said, it's merely a dream. It's a dream, so wake up and start living. I just want to jump on real quick for you guys today, because it's like I said, my nephew's birthday today. I'm going to be in and out, and I didn't want to, rob you of the time that I said that I would give. For those of you that do chime in to kind of get a few nuggets here and there that I can give. Not saying that I know it all, but what I do have here inside, I'm going to definitely put that out for people to reach, grab, and grow with. So remember, planning is great. Not putting any action to your plan is never great. It's never great. I mean, it's good to think and have a thought process, but always put some result to your planning. If you don't have any end game to what you're doing, why are you doing it? That's insanity, right? So why are you doing it if you don't have an end game? There's no point in the planning. There's no point in the planning. Unless you're selling blueprints and you're selling plans for someone else, then there's no reason to plan anything that you don't plan to execute. So, I mean, it just gets back to that. And every day I'm gonna energy vampires come into play with any and every aspect. You know what I'm saying? And like, you can have energy vampires that come in with your planning and throw your planning and your sequence off. When you're supposed to be excelling and making that move outside of the plan into the action, you have those people that'll come around and tell you, oh no, that's not right, or maybe you should try this, or maybe you should do that, and it keeps you prolonging and prolonging and prolonging your plan. If you have everything that you feel that's set in motion, give it a trial. Give it a try. Put it out there. Don't be afraid to see. What's the point in planning it if you're never going to actually put it out there to see, give it a test run to see how it works? I mean, like I said, the last thing you want to do is be visited by regret on your deathbed. You know what I mean? Like I would rather have the things that I tried and failed visit me on my deathbed so that I could have a good laugh than me be on my deathbed wondering what may have happened if I would have furthered on and ventured on into, actually putting that into play and making that happen. I don't want to be on my deathbed wondering what it would have been like to save lives, wondering what it would have been like to go to Dubai and travel and be in all these different places. So I had to put my life in order to make it possible for me to be able to make those types of moves. I knew that me being selfish was not going to bring me any wealth, was not going to bring me anything, and everything that came to me would be temporary. So I had to find an outlet for me to be able to give back to someone else in order for me to see the type of success that I was looking for. And that turned me into a totally different person. I went into it looking at it a certain way, and I came out with a different heart. It changed me, and that's what I had been looking for, but I was too stubborn to actually turn the page and be that person. And now that I'm starting to see it, I just want to reach back more to help those. I got a lot of people that I rode with that I still ride with, and I want to reach back to show them that, hey man, the things that we went through then, we didn't have to go through. We really didn't. It was a choice. It was a decision. It was a decision that we made, to do the things that we do. Like I said yesterday, everything that you do it comes back to you. So therefore, everything that happens to you, if you're there, if you're in the vicinity, it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault that you were there to witness it. It's your fault that just comes with it. So it's your fault if you're going to procrastinate and process continuously and never put anything into motion. It's very important that you put your dreams and your thoughts into motion. No one else is going to do it for you. I mean, you walk around because you have this thought and this idea in your mind and you feel like you're that person already. You're not. That person that you're thinking about has a bank account much larger than yours, has a friend database that's much larger and has more quality than yours. Not saying that your friends don't have quality, but for what you're seeking, you need to have those type of friends around you. You need to have those friends with those attributes who know how to go and actually accomplish that. So you might need to change your friends. You might need to change your surroundings to get you out of the processing mode. There's a lot of people who have been planning to build their own home for 15 years. There's a lot of people who have been planning to switch jobs for 20 years. You're still in the same job. If you don't put any action with the plan, it's just a blueprint. If I give you a blueprint and you're not an architect, you know nothing, you don't know what to do with it, what is that blueprint to you? What is that blueprint to you? What is your blueprint to me? Now, something that you can build from that blueprint, your idea may hold value to me, but your idea holds no value to me. I don't know how you want to put it. You have to put that together. Now, bringing other people in to help you, yes, that makes sense. But if you don't put it out there, nobody's going to be able to chime in and say, hey, maybe you should try this, or maybe you should do that. Those type of minds that you want operating on your project, because you never put it out. All we know is that you've been building a house. Or, it's like the church with the building fund. Processing for 20 years, and some people start to question it, and then they stop believing. So if you're the type of person that's processing forever, your followers are going to stop believing in you. They will stop believing in you if you do not follow through. What's going on, Kelsey? What's going on, Nick? I see you, Otanil. Thank you guys for checking in. You're right. It's nothing. If you don't follow through, you have nothing. I mean, the follow through is everything. Like we even say that in my business. Like it's all about the follow up. It's all about the follow up. The same thing with your dreams and your ambitions. The same thing with your ideas and thoughts. If you don't follow up with your own ideas and thoughts, who's going to follow up? And then when it does happen, when somebody else comes out with the idea that you had that you never brought to light, you're upset. Why are you upset? You had ample opportunity, ample time to put your ideas out. But now that you've let it fester and fester and sit, the universe has picked it up and tossed it over to somebody who's actually going to foot the bill. Turn it over to the person who's actually going to foot the bill. You can't be mad. This happened to me. I thought of so many great ideas and then turned around, waited. It's like, oh, that's a great idea. Write that down. Oh, we need to patent that. We need this, and that. And then don't do it. But we had all the plans. We need to patent. We need to this. We need to that. We need to get it into someone's hand. We need to get the lawyers on it, blah, blah. Never do it. The next thing you know is a commercial for it. It's over now. You know what they say? Once you see the bandwagon, it's too late. So stop waiting. Stop procrastinating. Ideas are there for a reason. They don't form just because it can't exist or it can't happen. That idea is there for a reason. You say if you can think it and believe it, it can happen. It can happen. So that's what I want to give you, man. Stop going into your notebooks, writing all of these plans for your deathbed. I mean, unless you want your grandkids to come sit with you and read to you all of the things and dreams, all the things that you plan to do on your deathbed, and ask you, hey, do you want us to finish these for you? Is that the question that they need to be asked? Do we need to finish these for you? They're great ideas. They're great ideas, but they're yours, so we're asking for the permission to finish them for you. Stop giving up on your dreams and start living them. Start living them. No one else is going to do it for you. No one else is going to do it for you. And remember, today, smile as much as you can. Post as many beautiful things as you can. A lot of people don't understand this, but other people actually need and use your energy. There are people that get on your page just to feel good because they have a bad day. They have a bad situation going on in their life, and they might look at your life as something awesome and they want to come. So you not smiling, you having a bad day with a person looking up to you. Imagine how their day feels. Imagine how they feel looking up to somebody who's down. I mean, we all get that way. We all have bad days. I'm not saying every day is a holiday. I'm not saying that. Every day is not it's not, like I always like to say, it's not a free throw, you know? So you got to remember, a lot of other people might be using your energy. I'm not even going to say might. I am pretty sure that someone else needs your energy. So stay up, stop procrastinating, get out there and do it. You can encourage somebody else to get out and live their dreams, change their life, and be somebody today. So that's all I have for you today. Like I say, I freestyle these, whatever's on my heart. I had no idea what I was even going to talk about before I jumped on. I just wanted to give it so that I can, make sure that I add some value or something to your Facebook pages today. Maybe I'll run past your news feed and, I don't know, brighten it up, just a little bit. Like I say, energy is everything. All right, man. Stay away from the energy vampires. Be you. Stop procrastinating. Put those blueprints to use. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace.